Here is a review of the biggest ATP tournaments in 2024.
And a simply sensational way for Jannik Sinner to win the Australian Open. His maiden major happens in Melbourne. He is the last man standing at a major for the first time in his career. He will never, ever forget this night.
All hail King Carlos. Best in the West for a second straight year. And a brilliant performance to go back-to-back in Indian Wells. And he'll celebrate status as an adopted California son. His 5th Masters 1000 title.
Jannik Sinner is a winning machine right now. It is the 2nd Masters title for the Italian, a first here in Miami. And of course, that means this man will be the new world number 2 when the new rankings list comes out. He's just won his 13th title and his 3rd this year. It's a hat-trick in Monte Carlo for Stefanos Tsitsipas. A final, though, that was very much about the one man. A week that he will hope will kickstart his season. It's Masters 1000 title number 2 for Andrei Rublev. A man who came into this week on the back of a run of 4 straight losses, has turned it around in impressive fashion to win 6 in a row. Alexander Zverev is the champion in Rome once more. His 1st Masters title since the summer of 2021. 2nd title at the Foro Italico for Zverev after first winning here back in 2017.
He's fulfilled his wish to join the other Spanish man to put his name on the trophy. He's the 8th, but Alcaraz has become the first male player in the Open era to win his first 3 Grand Slam titles on 3 different surfaces. Quite extraordinary.
Carlos Alcaraz conquers Djokovic again. This was much more of a demolition. Ruthless and ready to just take the tennis torch all his own for good. It's Alcaraz over the finish line. Once again, this is his time at Wimbledon.
In his 5th Olympic Games, Novak Djokovic finally gets what he wanted. Olympic gold. 17. And speaking of 5, he's the 5th player to complete the career Golden Slam. And just look at that. Just think of that medal for a while. And Alexei Poprin, conqueror of Quebec, is the master of Montreal. The Australian runs the gauntlet. 5 top 20 opponents vanquished. 3 amongst the top 10. And he stays perfect in finals. But this one trumps them all. A Masters 1000 title.
Jannik Sinner is the Cincinnati champion.
7-6, 6-2.
It is the 3rd Masters trophy of his career. Nice exchange, a 2nd Masters trophy of the year, having to that success story in Miami earlier this season. 15 singles titles now.
He was the best player. Coming into the tournament, he had the momentum from Cincinnati and then got knocked off of his axis when the news broke on the doping test. His team in tears centered the champion.
Where the likes of living legends Rafa Nadal and Roger Federer have gone before. This time it's Carlos Alcaraz who has led from the front as far as Team Europe are concerned.
The world #1 delivers an impressive display to claim a third Masters 1000 title of the year.
And that will do it. Alexander Zverev, the champion. Scintillating from start to finish in this final.
Sinner makes history in Turin. He is the first ever Italian champion at the Nitto ATP Finals. What a feeling to do it on home soil too. And remember, he's won this title without dropping a single set. The first player to achieve that since 1986. That's how good he's been. 8th trophy of 2024. Italy are the 2024 world champions. It is back-to-back Davis Cup titles in this golden age of Italian tennis. And once more, Jannik Sinner just too good. It has been a perfect fortnight for Italy at the World Cup of Tennis.
Is the 2024 next-gen champion. This remarkable Brazilian becomes the second youngest winner of this event after a certain Jannik Sinner.